Hi, I'm JustJaime, one of the creators for the APOL x JustJaime optimized vape pen for VRC. Thank you for buying the asset, and I'm going to show you how to install it. So as you can see on the page here, it says to import these packages first. You'll need the latest VRChat SDK, the latest Poiyomi Toon, and the VRLabs Avatars 3.0 Manager. If you wish to do your FX layer and parameters manually, you don't need the 3.0 Manager. However, the 3.0 Manager will make things much easier for you to do. So now let's go into Unity. I have my avatar here. And when you import the Unity package for the vape pen, you will get this vape pen folder here with everything you need for the vape pen. There's also a set of instructions in a text document that'll open up there. And I'm just going to go through these instructions and tell you how to install. So part 1, the prefab, you're going to import the Unity package and drop the vape pen components.prefab into the hierarchy under your avatar. Make sure you're dragging the prefab, not the FBX. And I'm just going to put it under my avatar here. You are not going to move anything out of this prefab here. Everything you need can stay right here. It all uses parent constraints. You're going to unpack the prefab completely. And you're going to click Attach to Head. Here you can see the parent constraint, and you're going to go into your armature. And you're going to get your head bone and drag it into the source for that parent constraint. Next, you're going to zero it out, and you're going to uncheck Is Active. If you need to adjust where the smoke and the collider for the vape hits your head, you can move it like so. And once you're okay with the placement, you're going to hit Activate. Make sure you hit the Activate button. Do not recheck Is Active. If you recheck Is Active, it won't actually keep the placement of that you chose. It will reset. Next, you're going to click the Pocket Collider, and you're going to drag the bone to the nearest place you want to put the Pocket Collider into your source for the parent constraint. For example, as you can see, I have a nice little pocket here in my suit, and that is closest to my chest. So I'm going to drag my chest bone into the constraint settings. I'm going to zero it out, uncheck Is Active, move it to where I want to go, and click the Activate button. If, for example, I wanted my pocket to be on my hip where my pants are, I take my hip bone, zero it out, uncheck Is Active, move it to the side of my pocket, and hit Activate like so. Now you're going to have the vape pen. Remember that by default the vape pen is for the left hand. There are instructions in the instructions document on how to change the vape pen for the right hand, but I will not be going over that in this video. You can use those instructions or use this handy dandy picture that's included to help you change the vape pen to the right hand. So you're going to take the vape pen optimize, and same thing, you're going to drag your left wrist bone, left arm, left elbow, left wrist, drag it into the parent constraint, zero it out, uncheck Is Active, adjust it as you need to, whether that's the placement or the sizing, or maybe even the rotation. And once you're satisfied with the placement of the vape pen, you're going to hit Activate. And there you go. That's getting everything placed on your avatar. Now let's do the FX layers and the parameters. Included with the vape pen are the FX and the parameters that you need. There's a FX layer for if your avatar uses right defaults, and parameters for, FX layers for if they don't. If you don't know if your avatar uses right defaults or not, it's best to use the Avatars 3.0 Manager from VRLabs, and you'll drag in your avatar, look at right defaults, and if you see these checked, if you see anything checked on your FX layer, then you know that your avatar does use right defaults, and you want to use the Vape FX right defaults. If you don't have anything checked, it does not use right defaults, and so you want to use the one without the WD. So my avatar does not use right defaults, so I'm going to use the one without WD. And again, we'll take the 3.0 manager. I didn't need to close that. We drag in the avatar. We go to FX. You're going to click Add Animator to merge. And you want to search for the Vape FX. Again, I don't use right defaults, so I'm going to use the one without WD. Gesture left is already on the FX layer. It's okay if you just leave it as is, and you're going to hit merge on current. Remember, it's always good to back up your FX layer in case something goes wrong, but this is a test FX for me, so I'm just going to merge on current. Alright, now I have all my FX. Then we're going to go to parameters. I'm going to drag in the Vape parameters, and we're going to hit copy. And now you have your Vape parameters. That's all you need. Finally, let's do the menu. Click on your avatar. For your menu, you're going to double click your menu. Add control. Your control can be called anything. I'm just going to call this Vape. The type will be a submenu. And you're just going to drag in the Vape toggle menu into the submenu area. Make sure the parameter stays none. If you'd like to manually add the toggle somewhere else, then you're free to do that. And that's it. You just upload now. I hope that's easy enough. If you have any questions or have any trouble, please feel free to contact me, JustJaime, #8081 on Discord, or join the Discord that's linked on the product page.